start recording. That's right, save. Okay, we did it, you guys, and we did it together. I love you. I feel so close to you after that. So close, in fact, that I want to sing you a song about how much I do love you. Because that's all I know how to do. I feel as though I'm forgetting something. I'm wearing clothes, so it's not that. Everybody wants to party in Azusa, yeah, yeah. Did I ever tell you about the giant drag fan that made this amazing ring? Contact me, won't you? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna faint. We're back in bed with Giant Drag. It feels so good. It looks okay. All right. Robert, please don't text me while I'm on the air. It makes me so confused. Here with you. Here with you. Away. Everybody says to do each and every little thing. Oh, what the fuck? If I can't have you, if I can't have you. loving you. You crazy munchkin. Now, I think the set is ready, and I think I'm emotionally prepared to bring out my first and only guest today, unless there's a home invasion robbery and we have an unexpected guest, in which case we'll just go with it, you know, like we always do here, flying by the CH of our pants. So please help me welcoming Miss Caitlin Bothwell. Hey, Caitlin.
Hello.
Welcome to Full Psycho TV again. It's not your first time here. You've appeared before. Let's have a giant drag in bed. How's it going, Caitlin?
It's actually going okay.
Yeah?
It's going okay.
That's great. It's so nice to have you here. Caitlin is my friend. We have a crazy story about how we became friends that is kind of long, so maybe we'll save it for the first episode of our new show together, Come Slob or Go Home. That's where the studio audience roars with laughter and clapping. So Caitlin is getting her master's degree in psychology right now. How's that treating you, Caitlin?
It's exciting. I'm happy to apply my skills to help save all of the crazy people in my life.
That's good. You have a lot of crazy people in your life?
I do have a lot of crazy people in my life.
Why do you think that is, Caitlin, from a master in psychology's point of view?
Probably because I'm crazy. Probably because
That makes sense. A psychic said that to me once. She was like telling me how this one guy I knew was like crazy, and she's like, well, why do you think that you guys were at the same vibrational match? And I was like, because I'm not crazy. Institutionalized, I then sang. All I wanted was a Pepsi. You know that song?
No.
You don't?
No, you have to sing it for me.
It goes, I'm not crazy, institutionalized, you're the one that's crazy. They stuck me in an institution, said it was the only solution to help me, save me from the enemy, myself. Punk rock song by Suicidal Tendencies. It's about, he says, all I wanted was a Pepsi, just one Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. About how his mom wouldn't give him a Pepsi.
What a bitch.
I know. Not to interrupt, but myself, but today I'm hanging up these stockings. Ronnie Duggar's stocking will be first.
Who's Ronnie Duggar?
Ronnie Duggar, I'm so glad you asked, is a giant drag fan who happened to win a contest, because I'm really into contests around here, and the way that you win is you buy like a choosie off AnnieHardy.bandcamp.com, where the Aloe Caro Star of the Week choosie is currently up, and you just have to write something in the receipt, like contest or whatever, and Ronnie Duggar was the very first contest winner of all time. Over a year ago, I would say, Ronnie Duggar came into my life via a choosie. In fact, I have this wreath over here that I made for him. I've made him a shirt. And you see his name's over there on my wall.
See. Ronnie Duggar's pretty popular in here.
Yeah, I'm like obsessed with Ronnie Duggar. I've made up countless songs about Ronnie Duggar. And like, you know, basically when people support me by buying choosies from me and participating in my whims of fantasies, like having contests, I like to counter that support by being obsessed with them for the rest of my life. And so Ronnie Duggs, as I like to call him, or Ronald Duggar as his mother calls him, he was the first. He was the one to pave the way for others like Miss Carolyn Hanson, who is from England, giant drag fan, who just was talking to me during a broadcast of a show just like this, in the social stream or the chat perhaps, and we counter-inspired one another. And I said, you know what? You're the star of the week over here at Full Psycho now. And so she became my star of the week, and we collaborated on a twosie together.
How cool.
Yeah, me, her, and another fan who I wish I had a stocking ready for, but Jade Alexander is her name. She did the cover art. Let me see if I can show it to you, because it's so good. Her picture that she drew of me is hanging in the kitchen. Let's see, can I drag this or what? Look at the picture next to that. That's scandalous. Bringing it back to the camera for an extreme close-up of us. All right, where's the damn owl carrying?
Some cleavage.
Yeah, good job. That dress isn't used to seeing such things as boobs that can even push together. So you're taking it on a wild adventure right now.
Can't wait for tonight.
What's happening tonight?
I don't know. I've been texting.
Sexting?
Sexy texting.
Sexy texting. So sexting. Oh, I forgot I was almost done making this commercial with my drummer, Bobby Vega. Yeah, I give up on the... Oh, wait. I might have found it. I might not have, though. Oh, there's when we went to Daiso. I vined that, I believe. All right, I give up. Whatever. Go to anniehardy.bandcamp.com and you can see the wonderful artwork that Jade Alexander made. I love collaborating with my fans so much that you may have heard this. Collaborating with my fans. Collaborating with my fans. Collaborating with my fans. Oh yeah. Collaborating with my fans. Aloe Caro, star of the week. Out now as I speak. Oh, collaborating with my fans. Oh yeah. Collaborating with my fans. Oh yeah. Out now as I speak. Oh yeah. Collaborating with my fans. Oh yeah. Out now. Oops, my Beatles. See what it thinks you're the lighter. T-shirts for all.
It thinks it's me. Look, I can.
Yeah, you can erase it.
Oh, there. I was gonna erase myself.
I'll pass it back. Oh, because it's your shirt.
Oh, it's my shirt.
T-shirts for all. Hey, we're back. That was a note from our sponsors. Not to be confused with AA sponsors. Because they probably would have said, like, don't do that.
They would have said, bookend your meeting. Call me before and after.
Bookend?
Haven't you ever been told that before?
No, I've not.
I get told it all the time. Call me right before and right after.
That's weird. I don't think I would have done it. Because I hate calling people. I hate receiving their phone calls. And, like, luckily my phone feels the same way because it practically doesn't accept any phone calls from anyone. So, you must text me, brah. Let's see. Oh, so we have this show, Come Slob or Go Home. Caitlin, what is this show all about?
This show is a love and sex advice show because Annie and I both happen to be experts in both areas.
And it's a...
Many failed relationships have
Yeah.
made us excellent relationship advice
Right.
givers.
And we happen to meet in this way through someone that we both had something that was called a relationship with, and...
We wouldn't need sex advice for that one, though.
No, you wouldn't. You would just need, like, escape advice.
Vibrator advice?
Maybe, yeah. I hope to, with this show, make my family members who watch this and stalk me so incredibly uncomfortable by doing things like vagina inspection with my vagina as the model. Like, up close and
I just gave him
vagina.
the spread eagle.
Yeah. Spread eggs. If you like that, then you're my family. I feel so close to you all right now. And so if you have a question that you would like us to address on Come Slob or Go Home, go to FullPsychoRecords.com, which is now hosted by Tumblr, because it just is that way. It's a new website, had a makeover, a make-under, and I like it better this way. It keeps everything in my control. So when interns leave and I don't hear from them anymore, then I'm like, what's happening with the websites down? Now that's not going to happen because Tumblr doesn't go down, Caitlin. It just doesn't. So now Annie Hardy's running the whole show, just like they tell you not to do in AM. But I think it's all for the best, really. I think it's going quite well. So yeah, we've had a couple of questions trickle in, but we've not talked much about this yet. Which reminds me, ooh, suck dick. I stopped myself from saying it, and then I remembered where I was. In my home. I'm going to go to the social stream now and see what's shaking, if anything. Social stream and chat. Miss Caitlin, with having psychological knowledge, is it hard not to analyze everyone you meet, wondering how them wheels and cogs are? Asks Frank. Hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank. Yes, it is, but no more so than I think it is for anybody to sort of obsess and try to figure out what's going on with the people around them. I just happen to be able to pick up on clues and signals more easily than maybe other people can because I'm being trained to do so.
You know, most people don't actually pay attention to other people, though, Caitlin. And it's one of the reasons I like you is because you do, and we have that in common. But most people just don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves, and they just want to go around life posting Facebook wall updates, and not just on Facebook. Like, do you ever get text messages from someone where it's like they're writing in their diary, but it's aimed at you? I get those all the time.
I have a great example of that. I have an excellent example of that. This is from somebody that you and I both know. Let's see if I maybe didn't. Oh, here we go.
That was a good question, Frank.
That was a very good, thoughtful, insightful.
Frank has been on my to-make stalking list for me and Frank. Frank started out as a fan, and then I said one day, well, come over and jam with me, Frank, because he's a multi-instrumentalist, and he also makes these amazing giant drag remixes.
Wait, I found it.
Oh, let's hear
I haven't heard from this person at that point for probably 3 weeks, and I get a text that says, I have the flu, and I hate the holidays. Always makes me super, super depressed. Whatever.
Facebook, and this person, ironically, supposedly, isn't even on Facebook, but we see why, because he's probably got 4 people's phone numbers at least at this point, and he just sends them personal Facebook updates. What an idiot. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Yes, I do. But this person is like a devil, so it's okay. It's never okay to talk shit, Caitlin. That's one important lesson I learned this year in 2013. I've been wanting to make a questionnaire to make videos for people to answer questions like, what was your craziest moment of 2013? What did you learn the most? What did you learn the least? What was your favorite song?
Can you learn something the least?
Yes.
How do you learn something the least?
Well, you spend the least amount of time
Oh, yeah.
trying to learn it.
Or what about if you learn it the wrong way?
Oh, yeah. Then you learn it the least because you weren't paying attention or you just learned least. So you keep doing it. The universe keeps us in cycles where our behaviors or happenstances in our life are repeated over and over again. And then we start to think, maybe there's a psychology term for this. We start to think, oh, this is me, this is a part of my personality or my life. I just have these bad things happen all the time. And every time I date somebody, it ends up that they are secretly a rapist, and then I stay in the relationship even though I know I shouldn't, and they're raping everybody all around town, and I get jealous, but I stay there until I become a rapist myself. Is there a term, and you say, this is just how my life goes. This is how relationships are for me.
I think that would be a form of victimizing yourself.
Oh.
And so, that would probably just be a refusal to look at anything. I don't think there's like a DSM-5 diagnosis for that.
Oh. Interesting, Caitlin. Insight. That's what I like. It's going to be like Loveline, but with two chicks. Female Dr. Drew and female Adam Carolla. Or just Caitlin and Annie. The cum
I
swabs.
prefer Ricky Rackman, though.
Ricky was good, huh?
He was really good. Let's see. I want to see if anyone else has said anything.
You can also click where it says chat up next to social stream, and it'll take you to a totally different place.
Last T says Annie Hardy is now my dream girl for playing a Bee Gees song.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I was playing it in the style of Annie Hardy does a Flying Burrito Brothers Graham Parsons style Bee Gees song. But I don't know if that's important to know.
Gary Simmons says he's been listening and watching for you for the last 12 hours, like a security blanket.
Gary Simmons? Well, Gary Simmons is the star of the week. Star of the week. He is the star of the week. Gary Simmons. All right, Gary. This is great news. You're the new star of the week. I've needed this. I don't have another stocking handy. Stocking? Yes, I do, Gary. Gary, and it's just for you. It's all for you, Gary. Did you ever see, that movie where they say, it's all for you, Damien? I believe The Omen it was called.
I don't know.
It's about a little demon child.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a scary movie. And the maid or somebody says, it's all for you, Damien. And then she jumps off their giant castle of a home right on Damien's birthday at his party.
Wait, is that with Nicole Kidman?
Is she in that? I don't think so. I think
Who's
that was
in
a
it?
little before her time.
Oh, was it remade maybe?
It might have been.
Let's see.
I'm so out of the loop. I don't know anything except that Gary Simmons is the star of the week. Yank. What does this mean for you, Gary? Well, it means that you and I...
Oh yeah, it was remade in 2006.
Oh, with her?
With Julia Stiles. Oh yeah, that's
Julia
right.
Stiles was great. Remember Swim Fan? That was such a rad movie. So Gary, you and I are going to collaborate on a Tuesday, on the very next Tuesday that comes out at anniehardy.bandcamp.com. Tell me, Gary, what do you do? Are you an artist, a musician,
Let's see.
a comedy
Gary says, haha, owlsome.
Awesome indeed. Where do you live, Gary?
Gary, you gotta let us know.
Got a lot of snow. How do you see that?
What?
What do you mean he's got a lot of snow?
He's gotta let us know where he lives.
Where does he live?
He's not writing it.
Oh,
Hurry up, Gary.
come on, Gary. I know we're on a 7-second delay with you, but you should know these things before they're even asked. Learn to expect questions.
So should we look at the questions?
Oh yeah, let's
So we do have a couple of questions that we got. We hope you guys will give us more questions. Annie, this is a question. I have a fuck buddy, but I'm starting to think I want more from it. What should I do?
First of all, let's address the term fuck buddy. I never want to hear this term ever again.
It's not a good term, Annie.
Here it comes, slob or go home. We prefer the term smash brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Smash bros, if you will. So if you have a smash bro, not unlike the Super Mario game, where they try to smash each other, what's the question? They want more from a smash bro?
They want more. I actually have a lot of experience in this area.
Yeah, you answer this one, Caitlin.
I would say you should reconsider whether or not you want more from it. Because usually when things start out going on one track, it's hard to switch tracks. You have to wait for the rail crossing, and then you have to make sure you've got the timing right and nobody else is jumping on the train.
Yeah, because if you're not careful, you get track marks.
Or you can just go off track.
Yeah.
You can just take the wheels right off the track and it's a fiery end.
Yeah, because maybe you're not wearing condoms and you were going off with AIDS in a crazy strain once you go off that track.
Yeah, and we don't have a gender for this question, but if you're a female,
probably it's a female.
You're probably pregnant.
Yeah.
You're probably pregnant already.
You probably were pregnant with
You
the
should
guy
have an
before
abortion.
his baby. Yeah, so if you have a smash bro, then just get him the abortion, okay?
Just get the abortion.
Just get the abortion and cut your losses because you don't want to go through life sporting a smash bro baby.
No.
No. That's going to be expensive, and if your family's not even talking to you at this point, who's going to help you take care of the baby? You better be rich or otherwise get an abortion. So that is the
That's
answer.
the answer to that question.
Thanks for asking. I think we just developed a style for our television show. Cool.
Okay, question number 2. This is from a girl. I found a text from a number I don't know in my boyfriend's phone.
Why were you looking at his phone to begin with?
Why were you looking at his phone to begin with is true.
You can't look at people's phones. That is a clear, obstruction of justice.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to find something you like when you look at someone's phone.
You're always going to find something. If you go
Yeah.
digging, you're going to find something.
Yeah, ask anybody who works as those people who dig up dinosaur bones.
An archaeologist.
Yeah. Thank you.
You might just find yesterday's McDonald's wrappers, but if you're looking, you're going to mistake it.
Yeah.
It's the intent that you go in with.
Totally. And it's like, plus, it's not a healthy thing. People need boundaries. Like, when I first started dating, code name. Should we do code names?
Yeah, we should do code names.
We should do code names. Let's call him Steve. When I first started dating Steve, code name will always be Steve.
Is Steve a current?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Steve and I would hang out. You know, I didn't want Steve to see this crazy room. And so I set the boundary. I said, listen, Steve, please don't go in my psychotic, messy room because it's weird. And I didn't want Steve to misinterpret this. Although, now that I think about it. Anyway, and that was
We
called
should
the
show it a
boundary.
little bit better.
Yeah. Give it a twist and shimmy so you can see both sides. Ah, the tinsel curtain.
Ooh, I built that.
Yeah, good job, Caitlin.
But I built it and I was really upset at the time, so I was just trying to get it done so Annie would feel like I was doing something.
I noticed by the fact it doesn't have those strings that makes a curtain part. I don't know if those have a name. Oh, but there's the old hashtag flag. I miss this thing. Hashtag band car. Hashtag Annie Hardy problems. So yeah, don't look in the phone. You're a fool. But on the same tip, I must say, Steve once looked at my texts because they were on my laptop. Because all my texts go to 2 iPads, a phone, and the laptop because I lose my phone all the time. And you know, afterwards, it's like I had to come and get more honest with the situation that I hadn't been addressing.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a person with nothing to hide,
Right.
I appreciated it, you know? But
Well-
on the same tip, don't look at the phone.
For me, the person that I'm seeing, like, often texts at night in bed. Like, I'll be, like, lying on his shoulder, and he has the phone, like, right in my visual field.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't look. I don't want to know.
I don't look
I don't want to
either.
know. I would rather just look right past it and watch TV.
You know, I don't have a TV, but Steve, he frequently is texting. I never look. But what if these guys are secretly murderers or rapists, and, like, we could have saved our own life by looking?
Well, I have another example of that. I was recently married and divorced, and I did end up looking at my ex-husband's phone because he disappeared after our wedding. He disappeared for 3 days. And
What?
like,
That's
literally the
crazy.
next day. I can't believe I haven't told you that before.
No!
Yeah, so he disappeared for 3 days, and he came back, and he looked fucking haggard. And I was like, dude, this dude's been out doing coke for 3 days. Like,
Right.
that's the only explanation. And how is it that, like, what happened? Like,
Yeah,
what
why does he
happened?
look so merled?
Yeah, so he came back and he crashed for, like, 18 hours.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm looking in his phone. And I looked, and if I had looked, like, 4 days before, I wouldn't married a man who had spent $25,000 on cocaine cocaine and prostitutes,
Oh, shit.
in the 3 months leading up to our wedding. I decided not to go back in the bank records beyond 3 months because that was enough for me.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you do with this information that you had gained?
I told him that he needed to go to rehab.
That's it?
Yeah.
How did that work out?
He said, and I quote, "I didn't marry a fucking square."
Oh, my
I
God.
didn't marry a fucking square. That was a good one. So I told him he didn't have to go home, but he couldn't stay here. And so he left and spent like another $10,000 on cocaine and finally came back with his tail between his legs and went to rehab. And wow, this is quite a story. He went to rehab and then he got out of rehab. He went to Cry Help just
Right down the street.
right down the street from here. And he stayed sober, but 2 weeks after he got out of rehab, we found out that his low-grade brain tumor had mutated and became a high-grade brain tumor that was growing aggressively, and he was going to have like a really extreme
Brainy
awake
thing.
craniotomy. So you have to be awake during the surgery while they are cutting pieces of your brain out.
Ugh.
Yeah, so he stayed sober until the date of the surgery, and then he had to be on painkillers, and as soon as he was well enough to get up and walk around, he literally didn't have his speech. Like, he woke up and couldn't talk
Oh, man.
at all. Like,
Was
he
that supposed to happen?
No, it wasn't supposed to happen. And he was literally like uttering like seed
Ugh.
syllables, like doing, some sort of chakra work or something.
Right.
And his first sentence after like 3 weeks of me staying up around the clock caring for him was, "Fuck you, Caitlin, asshole."
What the fuck?
And he laughed and he went out and went on like a crazy bender for like 3 weeks.
Oh my God, this guy sounds like a piece of shit. I see why he lost his ability to speak. He didn't fucking deserve
Yeah,
it.
he didn't deserve it. So,
Why
yeah.
would he say that to the one person that's taking care of him?
No, well, as somebody now studying clinical psychology, I would say probably because he resented me for taking care of him.
Yeah, I find that usually when you fuck with people like the guy who wrote that text, that Facebook text to you,
Mhm.
like when you fuck with people who don't have other people in their life, like friends or family, because they've alienated everyone and you're like the one person there for them, they think that you're a fucking idiot for
Mhm,
doing it. So they
right.
don't have any respect
No
for you
respect
either.
for you, yeah. Because why would you like me?
Yeah. I just like to save people. That's probably why.
Yep.
Well, as you guys can see, me and Caitlin both have a lot of interesting stories where we've gone off with interesting people. And some of my story relates to why I went completely missing for a couple of years. But, we'll get into that more on Come Slob or Go Home. I was thinking we should probably have a theme song for it. But then I was thinking, well, we kind of did have a theme song, which we'll let people vote on
Mm-hmm.
later in the show today. Do we have any other questions?
Let's see. You gonna check?
Oh yeah, I'll check. It won't let me post. If this makes it, I gotta tell you, you made me night day. All right, Gary Simmons. You are the star of the week. What do I do, he says, other than the 12-hour Annie-a-thon? Musician and anything to eat. Haha? I don't get it. Oh, he lives in Texas.
Oh, I love Texas.
Everything's bigger there, Gary Simmons. And he's a musician, so maybe, Gary, we could make a song together. And I found the other stocking I was looking for. Well, Gary, send me an email to Annie@giantdrag.com, and we'll get to talking. That's what I do, I said. Alocaro send me an email, and then her and I discovered a wonderful path for our creative endeavors. Del Nigel, one of my favorites, says, this is a great show. Thanks, Nigel. Hopefully you'll like, Come Slob or Go Home. Nigel is like a great tastemaker of the fans. I think he's got the best taste in songs, and he said, I loved that song in Bandcar the day before. What song was that, Nige? I don't remember. I just don't. Let's see. Skoo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Alocaro is in the house. All the way over in the UK where it's like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m.
Wow.
All right. Paul Young is... Oh, that was 6 days ago. All right. Well, when you're coming back, Paul, I'm not sure. You're probably asleep because you're in England. See, these people don't understand that I bank each and every speck of information about them into my brain. I'll never forget anything. So that's the cool fact. You know, broke musician. I do know, Gary. I know all about being a broke musician. But I also know about being a rich musician, too. That was super cool. And over here in the chat, oh, look.
Aww.
It's Cadillac Ron, my guest from last week. Hi, Cadillac Ron. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. Let me see if I have a video to show. Trammel C's in the house. Gotta spray cum on a mouse. And you know that he will. La-da-da-da-da-da. What kind of fool tears it apart? Let's see. Did you see any of my new show, Razor Adventure, Caitlin?
I think I did.
I'll back to the room to announce our art show, the first official Come Slob or Go Home event. You tell them, Caitlin, while I go get the charger.
Okay, on Thursday, December 19th, that's this Thursday, if any of you guys are in LA, like Frank, Annie and I are doing an installation piece for a sardonic Christmas exhibition at 1414 Main Street in Venice. It's from 6 to 9, and we would love to see you guys there. We have a very exciting piece that we've been creating. Yeah, so you can also email us for more information.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a Cum Slob installation. How do you get a Cum Slob installed in an Asian? You just put them on a banister and you let them slide down. And you wait for the crazy sound of their sideways vaginas going skra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Amy, where did I find you?
I found you, Caitlin.
You did find
At
me.
Brunswick. Brunswick. Let's see. Do I have a video that I can put on while we transition to the music room for a bit of song and a bit of dance? Oh, at the opening of the show, you guys were watching the video from the Aloe Caro Star of the Week bonus features, which was Live a Home a Bone, which is a new Giant Drag song. The first new Giant Drag song in a decade, or like half of a decade. Because I'd say 5 years was half of a decade, and look at these pregnant chicks. Me and pregnant. Hi guys. Are you guys ready to say goodbye? Yeah! Mixed feelings here as well. I'm just looking for a candy necklace because I'm hungry. I didn't get dinner. And unfortunately that's true and not a joke. Oh yeah, it's like a steak and mashed potatoes. And some guys come. Cool.
That's the end of the set.
Some guys come. Thank you for a giant drag. Okay. I made a mistake. And if you kiss here, not a word here. You and your skin. just in time for the last show, I suppose. That was, of course, You Fuck Like My Dad. The feel-good family song that I don't know about you, but at Christmas time, we gather around the tree. We sing You Fuck Like My Dad. Kevin is Gay carols. And probably this next one, oh yes, definitely. More of a Thanksgiving song, but this one's called This Isn't It. Alright, we're back. We're in the music room now. Don't have a cow. There's Caitlin. There she is behind me. Okay. It's like when you watch one of those nighttime shows and they're like, here's our musical guest. But we're the musical guest. That's right. I mean, yes, keep having a fun time over there, Caitlin. Just my vocal settings. Oh, yeah, it's getting good. You that it's fun. So Psycho TV is the place to be. If you don't fucking believe me, then go ask somebody. You know, I know you know. To go full psycho. What does it mean? Do you get upset and scream? Oh no! You just go, go, go. Going full psycho TV. Going Granny Hardy, that's me. Okay now. Everybody around here knows. Me and Caitlin got bad luck for hoes. Oh yeah, come slobber, go home. Don't trip out like a prodrome. Oh, we just wanna get it on. Getting it on. Every day of the week. Cause you know that we are freaks. Partying with calm every morning until the day is done, yeah. That's what we do. And we want to party with you. Come home in the morning like my mother says. When you gonna live your life right? Mother dear, we're not the fortunate ones. And girls, we want to drink come. And girls, we want to drink come. Oh no. Check this again. Oh yes we do. Wanna drink come with you. You know that it's alright, alright, alright. Come on. In the middle of the night, my father says, when you gonna live your life right? Oh daddy dear, you know you're still number one, yeah. And girls, they wanna drink come. Oh girls, they wanna drink. It's all we really want. It's some come when the working day rear end is sitting on my friend. There it is. So quiet. Oh yeah! In the middle of the night we see a couple of dudes, and you know that we might. Uh-oh, don't tell my mom. I've no idea what I am doing. Somebody take it. Wait, let me say again. Somebody take a beautiful dick and hide it away from the rest of the chicks. Oh, I want to be the one to swallow that scum. And girls, they want to drink cum. Girls, we want to drink it. It's all we really want. Yeah, yeah. It's some cum. Some cum. When you know I got you, gave me some ooey gooey disgusting cum. Spray it on me, spray it out. It's all we really want. It's some cum, some cum. When that working day is done, girls, we wanna drink cum. Whoa, me and Caitlin, we wanna drink cum. All the way from San Francisco, we're drinking your cum, and we're drinking it with Cisco. Oh yeah, that's a malt beverage, I think. And I'm playing the theremin, you know I'm crazy like that. I'm like an Asian, but I'm not. If any hardy into drinking dick snot, yeah. Want to drink that dick snot, oh yeah, yeah. I wanna be the one to guzzle that cum, you know, I gotta get me some, cause it's so good, I like it. All that cum that let me dream about, we just wanna. Oh God, we just wanna, you know me, Caitlin, just wanna. Drink cum and come on us. We wanna drink it, son. Ladies in the back, show us that crack. That butt crack, of course. What else would I be talking about? Oh yeah, we wanna be the one to lick that rumble. What the hell, we just made a big jump. From cum drinking to lesbianism. Oh, we wanna drink it. Come, slobber, go home now, you see. And here's on the mic, and I got Caitlin behind me, yeah. And we're just talking about drinking that cum. Gotta give us some of that delectable That is another word, semen. You got any words for cum, Caitlin? Jizz. Please give us some jizz in our rumps now. And Caitlin down the hump now. I found my concealer in the brush. Oh yeah, you forgive me fresh. Now you touch my rump. And then stick that finger in the vagina. Hump. You know that's not good for the vagina or the clitoral hood. It will make you so sick, and you'll be choking on a dick until you throw up. That'll be so embarrassing. Oh man, my friend told me this story. I'll think about it. Okay, this story comes straight from TJ, the guy who made all the giant drag videos. He was having sex violently with a girl, and he was shooting a movie or something, and she was not the best for humping, best looking that is. She had some anal beads, and he pulled them out with speed, and then she shot over the bed. The end of that story. Oh yeah, she shot everywhere. That's not fair. I said, why are you telling me this? It makes me sick. It's so uncomfortable. uncomfortable, like the anal bead was a beating inside her. Oh man, poor grown woman. So if you are using anal beads too, don't do that. Of course it would make some shit themselves. I wouldn't know anything about shit, never done that in my day life, and I never fucked with anal beads twice. Just kidding, but that rhymed. I'll try anything twice though, one time. That's 4 times altogether. And I ended up on the Heather. Come on, let's get it on with some cum. I really want to drink cum. Me and Caitlin, we just want us some. Check it out, that social stream of cum. What you got in there, son? Oh, down Nigel was referencing what I did to love somebody in band card. That was cool. Oh, and someone told me, hashtag Smash Bros. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh yeah, and cum. Hashtag cums, alright. Wanna be the one? Get out, said, tell us more stories of cum. Okay, I can do that. Oh yes, we just wanna search the memory bank, see a little girl, and you know that we want to have a spank. I'm talking about jacking off. I'm talking about cum trough. What do you know about it? And hearing from the mic and the screaming child, and I know that I want to drink the cum. Get about that baby bee. Now I'm scaring, don't scare me. Please don't shit on my face. That would be a disgusting disgrace. I don't fuck with weird anal people, but they fuck with me. Any hardy eye, burn a bee. Just kidding. I'm like a doctor of cum. Let me look into it, son. Does it burn when you ejaculate? Tell me all the things you love and hate when you have sex. Get your area wrapped, girl. Come on. Get that cum in the warmth and on your face. It's any honey of the mic and I'm a friend of rape. Oh no! I'm a fan. You can't be friends with rape man. Or can ya? If you can, I am. All the ladies in the baby area. Annie Hardy didn't mean to scare ya. No. Scissor me whenever you want, cause it's Annie Hardy and I'm gonna touch in the cock. Oh yeah, girl. Wanna touch that cock tonight. Cause you know that I dike out. I dike on. I'm the clapper, but gay shit that I am diking on. And off with the lesbian cum trap. Bring it on! Scissor me, mom! That's right, take it to the next level. Scissor my mom, that dyke. That dirty, dirty dyke. Yeah, my mom, she knows exactly what I like. Come on, mom! People in the back, let me get it on! Oh, I changed my effect. Any hard time about the area getting wrecked and covered in cayenne. You know that I just got to get some every day of the week, cause it's Annie Hardy. I'm a gay man with a girl that I tweet. Alright, you ain't gotta tell on me, Francesca. Shalom. Annie Hardy, I'll tell my own mom. Oh, look out, cause tits are coming out tonight, Mom. It's our anniversary, my birthday. First time we ever scissored when I was born. Whatever. Alright guys, thanks for watching In Bed with Giant Drag today. It's been a scissor fest in the truest of ways. What is this link that I see here? Talking about getting cum sprayed in my rear. Old Mr. Microphone. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go shopping. I'm going to. It's still have to. I'm a mime. Also, give me fucking my behind. Alright, I'm on it. And give it. Oh, don't you make me big. And parties in the house, and I'm giving everybody head. Do you hear me, family? I'm giving everybody head. Mom, Dad, Sister Chew. Even my nephew. What up, Noah? Even my aunts and uncles. You know they're always down with fun. Oh yeah, who wants my fucking autograph now? Yeah. And Christy, Uncle Harry, getting pretty sexy in here, getting scary. Come on, let's get it on. We can all tag team my fucking mom. Alright, you know that we're white, but we're so long also. Does that make us Asian? I do not know, but there's some extended relatives that I want to blow at the family reunion. Come on, let's get it on, bro. I want to be the one to swallow their cum. This girl wants to get her some family style. Alright guys, thanks for being a great audience. If you think Girls Just Want to Drink Cum should be the theme song for Cum Slobber Go Home, let me know. FullPsychoRecords.com. Submit some shit. Gary, Star of the Week, you freak. Email me. Bye guys. Signing off from the Cum Cum Trough. Yeah.